Another time is upon us as we bring to you the latest edition of your #1 show on social media, the one that brings you closer to all the beautiful stories making the rounds with your favorite celebrities and in the world of entertainment. This is the Wrap Up. Welcome to today's edition of the show. My name is Brave, the host. As usual, this week promises to be really mind-blowing as I've got loads of amazing stories for you as usual. I am the G's Merchant. You know how it is. I've got all of the stories for you and I bring you a step closer to your favorite superstars and all your juicy information that you need to know about them. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax as I take you into a very beautiful world of entertainment. Remember, on the Wrap Up, we also let you in on the top 5 trending songs for this week on our Friday 5 song segment on the show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Fasten your seatbelt as I take you on this beautiful ride. Once again, my name is Brave, the host. I'll be right back after this. Coming up on the Wrap Up today, let's take you into the news that has made the rounds over the week, and we let you in on the very big one. We start with this one: Toyin, Abraham and Hubby expecting baby number 2. Ray J breaks silence on King K's sex tape. Eminem inducted into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 2022. And Kizz says, "I'm quitting smoking for my kids' sake." Well, now you know it. You'll agree with me that I've got loads of amazing stories for you this time around. When I return from this break, I'll let you in on every detail of what is going down with all of your favorite celebrities. Keep it locked right here. Remember, this show is brought to you by DAW Empire. Toyin, Abraham and Hubby expecting baby number 2. Nollywood actress Toyin Abraham is expecting her second child with her husband Kola Ajayemi. In a video shared via her Instagram page on Sunday, May the 1st, 2022, the movie star is seen standing beside her hubby with a protruding belly. It was followed by congratulatory messages from her fans and followers, including co-celebrities, as she went on to share more photos with her hubby at GME on Instagram. The actress has, however, not officially announced that she is pregnant. Recall that the actress and her hubby welcomed their first child, called Ire, together back in the year 2019. Now, this is absolutely beautiful news, right? Now, remember that she was in a relationship. He had a failed marriage with another actor as well. But it's good to see that Toyin Abraham was able to pick up the pieces of her life and career together, and she's doing it absolutely well. I love how herself and her hubby have constantly made sure to assure themselves that they will be together in spite of all the naysayers. All right, from DAW Empire, we say congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Ajayemi. Ray J breaks silence on Kim K's sex tape. American singer Ray J has claimed that his ex, Kim Kardashian, and her mother, Kris Jenner, partnered to release a sex tape. The reality TV star made this known during an explosive interview with Daily Mail. Wow. He said he advised Kim to release the sex tape after seeing how her close friend Paris Hilton's career blossomed following the leak of her sex tape. Ray J said Kardashian got her mom to give the tape to Vivid Entertainment, and he and Kardashian signed a contract for 3 tapes. The singer said he never had any of the sex tapes in his possession. He also revealed that the rumors of him leaking the sex tapes were the biggest lies in the entertainment industry. Now remember that Ray J dated Kardashian between 2003 and 2006. Now remember when Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's relationship started. Recall that Ray J put out a record where he made mention of the fact that it was one that hit Kim Kardashian first. You know, when I say hits, not physical abuse, but talking about having kind of knowledge of her. But now I do not understand why Ray J is coming out right now to talk about the sex tape. I thought he already moved on from the Kim Kardashian thing. But well, truth be said, Kim Kardashian or the Kardashian family actually thrived on the release of that sex tape. But yeah, you would say that the Kardashian family are a lot better for it than Ray J. But hey, bro, Ray J, kindly move on from this one. The world has moved past that one, and I think you should focus on the remaining parts of your career, right? Eminem inducted into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Class 2022. Now Marshall Mathers, also known as Eminem, in his 4th year of eligibility, is among the least of artists to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for its class of 2022. As reviewed through the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website, M is being inducted alongside Dolly Parton, Lionel Richie, Eurythmics, Duran Duran, Pat Benatar, and Neil Giraldo, and Carly Simon in the performing category. Now, the Musical Excellence Award, meanwhile, will go to Judas Priest and Jimmy Jam and Jerry Lewis. And the 2022 induction ceremony is set to take place on Saturday, November 5 in Los Angeles at the Microsoft Theater. Now, Eminem has released 11 studio albums, 1 compilation album, and 1 EP. He has 15 Grammys out of 43 nominations, among other numerous awards, ranking him among the top 5 rappers with the most Grammys in the world. Wow, we say congratulations to Eminem, right? The first year of consideration, first year of eligibility, and he's been inducted. He's gonna be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is an absolutely beautiful one. I remember I was still in secondary school when I first heard the first Eminem record, right? I remember Toy Soldiers, The Way You Shake It, I Can't Believe It. I remember Just Lose It, the one he dissed everybody, and know a whole lot of other records, right? We say big shout outs to Eminem. I'm gonna say congratulations on his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even though that'll be coming up in November this year. And for the last story for this week, over the wrap up, I'm quitting smoking for my kids. Who is talking? We'll talk about boy Kizz Daniel. Now, Nigerian singer Oluwatobiloba Daniel, popularly known as Kizz Daniel, has announced that he's quitting smoking to mark his birthday and also for his kids' sake. Kizz Daniel was born on the 1st of May 1994, posted a video on his Instagram page on Sunday morning to mark his birthday and to officially reveal that he had ditched smoking. Now, the father of 2 also admonished those who are still struggling with smoking addiction to follow in his footsteps. Wow. You say new age, new resolution for boy Kizz. He's not just a hit maker, he's a wise guy after all, right? I said I hope that he's able to stick to this decision, right? Because at the end of the day, even the people who put out the cigarettes, who produce cigarettes, will tell you that smokers are liable to die young. But why then would you want to take it, right? I'm not criticizing anybody, do you? If it is what works for you, I'm not condemning anybody. But we say congratulations to Kizz Daniel on his birthday, right? We say more hits to you. By the way, Kizz Daniel, watch out for Kizz Daniel in our Friday 5 songs for this week. Keep your fingers crossed. The question is, will Kizz Daniel be part of our Friday 5 songs for this week, right? When we return from this break, we get into the thick of the action, talk about the Friday 5 songs on this week's edition of the Wrap Up. Stay with us. My name is Bray, the host. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. You're still tuned in and locked into the Wrap Up, brought to you by DAW Empire. I am Bray, the host. Remember to follow us on Instagram at DAW Empire, and can also subscribe and like our videos on YouTube at DAW Empire. Let us grow our following, help us to grow our community, right? Okay, let us get into it. Right, time now for us to take a look at the Friday 5 songs. Now, the other 5 songs that are doing absolutely well on Nigerian radio and across all streaming platforms. On number 5 this week, we've got AV with Jiggy. At number 4 is a man who has been through a whole lot in the past 1 year, but he's back right now with a new material, Vic Tony. This one is titled Colo Mental. And number 3 is Young John with Dada the Remix featuring Davido. At number 2 is a man who celebrated his birthday just a couple of days ago. I'm talking about boy Kizz Daniel, featuring Techno with Buga. As number 1 is Kamido with the Sugar Remix featuring King Promise from Ghana, Mayoko, and Darko. Now let's get into the details of the stories. Now AV is back with a brand new material. I heard this record the first time and I was blown away. It stands at number 5, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. At number 5 this week on our Friday 5 songs, we've got AV with a very beautiful tune titled Jiggy. Let's get jiggy. There are times you hear the title of records and there are some that will give you that nostalgic feeling. Now, there is no way you talk about the history of Nigerian music and you talk about Kolo Mental. Everybody, there is one thing that comes to mind that year when Faze had everybody going crazy and everybody going gaga with that monster hit record. Till today, that song comes up in the club, everybody will still go crazy. Now, the title of this song is Kolo Mental, right? And we hope that he's able to do it. Victoria is back with a brand new one, with a brand new record. Not just a record, he's back with a brand new EP. Now, a couple of weeks ago, he bragged about being one of the best writers in Nigerian music, right? That came after Omale put out a post on Twitter. Now, Victoria is back with a brand new EP. His EP launch was just how many days ago, right? He dropped his brand new EP and he's back. Now remember, Victoria had an accident that got him confined to the wheelchair. But the good thing is, the man is back and he's kicking it and he's putting out great music, which is all that matters. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4 this week, we've got Victoria with Kolo Mental. Okay, number 3 is a record that I love to love. My personal favorite at the moment. When I heard this remix was happening, I thought about it like, yo, I knew this is Davido's area of strength. I just knew it was going to work like magic, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, number 3 this week, Young John has been on a roll. Now, his transition from being a producer, he's still a producer, right? His transition from being a producer to a singer now is one that needs to be emulated. Now, I think that seems to be the new trend in the Nigerian music industry. As you remember what has happened with Fuse, Mr. Producer, right? Fuse has actually dropped a record. Finesse is still doing well across the world. But this time, I'm talking about no other than Young John. He's back with a brand new remix of his record, his monstrous record. Talk about Dada remix, featuring the 001 himself. Talk about OBO Baddest, Davido. And number 3 this week is Dada remix by Young John featuring Davido. Number 2 this week is no other than the man who has got no bad song. Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely difficult for you to pinpoint 3 bad songs by this man. He's back with a brand new record. He's back with a man, and this song features a man who's been away from the industry. He's not really been in the conversation in recent times, but he's still quite relevant. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2 on this week's Friday 5 songs, we have got the boy Kizz himself, Kizz Daniel, featuring Techno with his beautiful record titled Buga. Enjoy. Boys and girls, mamas and papas, children of all ages, and number 1 this week on our Friday 5 songs is the remix of a Sugarcane song by Camilo featuring King Promise, Mayakun, and Dark O. Our number 1 record for this week. Okay, I hope you enjoyed our Friday 5 songs this week. Now you can predict next week's Friday 5 songs by dropping a comment on our Instagram page at DAW Empire. And you can also hit us up on our YouTube page. Like and subscribe, tell people, share our videos, right? Thank you very much for supporting the ministry. We'll be back next week with another mind-blowing edition of the Friday 5 songs. Okay, my job here is done. We'll be back next week for another mind-blowing edition of the wrap-up show brought to you by DAW Empire. Remember to follow us across all social media platforms. You can also follow me at Brave Though Host. I'll be back next week for another great time on the show. Till then, remember to play safe, keep working hard, keep making the guala, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week for another time. Adios, amigo.